Welcome to Biomedical Toolbox Minutes. This is Biomedic Basic Hand Tool Training, and I'm Anita. I'm a biomedical engineer. In today's training, we will identify tools by their proper names, discuss how those tools are used, and identify a vendor and the vendor website. Today's vendor is Grainger. We are taking a virtual tour of hand tools in the local Grainger in Wilmington, North Carolina. The website is www.grainger.com. This is a view of the hand tools underneath the tabs for tools and product categories at Grainger. Before we get started discussing the tools, we've got to talk about electrical static discharge, which is the safe and controlled dissipation of static buildup. And there are tools that can be purchased that will prevent static buildup. Insulated tools protect you from electrical shock. Non-sparking tools are used in locations for flammable vapors and combustible liquids, and of course magnetic tools, which are used to prevent lost screws when you drop them. I'm a mom and I'm very price savvy. Every vendor has sale items. I'm frugal even when it comes to money that doesn't belong to me. So I like to check out the clearance items, and of course Grainger has hot buys. I might find the tools I need by looking in the hot buys for a sale price, or I might even find another tool I could use. So never forget to check out your clearance items. Here's a photo of 3 of over 40 types of hammers. We have a claw hammer to your left, a blow hammer in the middle, and a mallet at the end. Hammers drive nails or shape things like metal, or they break things. A claw hammer has the claw on the claw hammer is used for pulling nails. The mallets are some of the most important in healthcare in the OR for working on surgery tables. Next, we have screwdrivers. Now, screwdrivers have a handle, a shaft, and a tip. This is a set of magnetic screwdrivers with a flathead or slotted tip and a Phillips head tip. There are many different types of tips on screwdrivers. These, of course, are your nut drivers, and they are used to tighten, loosen, or remove nuts and bolts. They have a handle, a shaft, and a socket-like tip. Some of the most common sizes are 3/8 inch, 1/4 inch, and 5/8 inch. These are wrenches, or sometimes called spanners. My picture from Grainger was a little fuzzy, so I found an inset from Creative Commons. Wrenches are used to grip or apply torque when you're turning an object. They are shafts with ends or heads on each side of the shaft. One is open-ended and the other is box-ended. Now this little piece of magic here is a multi-bit driver. It is an all-in-one tool with smart compartments that hide bits. This allows you to have access to many tools in one. And when you're working in a hospital or healthcare setting, you may not have time to grab a tool bag. Just grab your multi-bit driver and answer your call. In this photo is some Torx bits. They are also found in the form of drivers, like a screwdriver with handles and shafts. And you can get a T-handle or a regular screwdriver handle. Torx drivers are also called star screwdrivers because they have a 6-point star on the end. The reason they are used is in manufacturing, using Torx screws provide a screw consistency for quality control, which is extremely important on medical devices. Now here we have our hex keys, which are often called Allen keys. The name Allen is a registered trademark of Allen Manufacturing Company in Ohio. These tools drive bolts or screws with hexagonal shaped heads. They have a long shaft for holding and a short shaft to apply greater torque. These are your wire strippers, which are used for stripping, cutting, or crimping to remove insulation from around electrical wires or cables, or crimping electrical terminals. They have different sizes on one pair for the various gauges of wires. The most common use in healthcare is to strip insulation from wires in a power cord to replace a hospital-grade plug. These are pliers. This particular type of pliers is called needle nose pliers. Pliers are like tongs. They have a handle, a head, and a pivot, and they are used to hold items or grip items. And these needle nose pliers have grips on the handle that protect against electrical shock. Finally, we have a razor scraper. Scrapers are used in healthcare to remove labels or residue safely. These are used on a regular basis and sometimes almost daily when you perform your preventative maintenance inspections to change your label to a new inspection date. Yes, there are a lot of tools in healthcare. Tools that are short or long with many different types of tips. Hammers, screwdrivers, nut drivers, wrenches, multi-drivers, torque wrenches, hex keys, wire strippers, pliers, razor scrapers. It's important to remember when you start employment in the biomed field, it's your reputation if you don't know the correct name of your tools and how they are used. This training video has been designed, developed, written, and produced by AJK Instructional Designs along with the permission of Granger Incorporated. Thank you.